Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Friday. Friday, finally. May 31st. Oh, excuse my beanie here. Oh Lord. Haircut. I know. I keep saying it. It's just it's not there. I'll get to the haircut. Looking like a hippie now. Shoot. May 31st, 2019. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Just left McDonald's. Had my coffee. When I got here this morning, well, when I left, it was all foggy and very cold and chilly. There's a bench here that was right over there, but they moved it. Now the lighting is really bad when I sit over here, but it's kind of nice because it's not so directly in your face. But it's a beautiful day. You can see that's like going towards, well, kind of like Highland Park. Pasadena is that way. But if you go down a little to the left, the Rose Bowl's over there. You can see it as you're crossing from across the 210. Some beautiful homes up there in the hills. It's really nice. So, I love your folks' comments. A couple of comments that also were in agreement about cities getting money for homelessness and that they should already have a plan implemented and for use instead of doing focus groups. Focus groups. How many cities at one given time or at the same time can do a focus group? Do you not think that a city can learn something from another city and maybe just change things a little different? No. When the Mayo Clinic does a study, everybody follows the Mayo Clinic. So, come on, folks. It's not rocket science. It's cities and organizations want to spend money that's given to them and line their pockets. It seems like, because that's all it seems like to me now. Okay. Get off that little soapbox first. Oh, excuse me. I do have some good news. Star Wars. This has been an exciting week. I'm really jazzed about Star Wars and Disneyland. I was 11 years old at South Bay Cinemas in Redondo Beach Theater. It was my buddy Thad Brown, his birthday. His mom took a whole bunch of us, maybe 5 or 7 kids. Boys, we went to Magic Castle and golf. Then we went to go-karts, I think at Ascot in Torrance. And then we came back to South Bay Cinema where we waited in line. For those of you that are from this part of Southern California, South Bay Cinema was like 3 or 4 theaters kind of spread out in this shopping center with an old Sears and a Bullock's and I think May Company also. And Zodi's was next door, and it was really cool in a great bowling alley. And the old-fashioned movie theaters screens were like 70, 80 feet. You know, they were huge cinemas. So I remember we were a good 7.5, almost 9 hours waiting in line, wrapped around the building, and came up to the front. And it's kind of hard to listen to the movie because as soon as it came on, everybody was cheering. And I remember Darth Vader when the doors open up and he's walking through the hallway of the ship or whatever, and everybody is literally going just hissing at the villain. It was great. But 43 years later, the circle is now complete, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. Wow. I definitely want to go, but I would rather go. I want to wait till definitely when Smuggler's Run opens, which is the second attraction, the second ride there at Galaxy's Edge. It's not open yet. It's scheduled to open a little bit later. But I want to go more like for the holidays, you know, for like maybe Christmas time. I like the Halloween time, but they're not going to be doing Halloween, I don't think, as much. I don't think Halloween is going to be done at Disneyland. I think it is. The venue now is moved to California Adventure. So they're going to be doing, I don't know if they're going to be doing something or what's going to be happening at Disneyland for Halloween, but definitely Christmas lights. And both at DCA also. But I want to go, but I want to be able to afford and stash a little money because I want to go for the weekend at least. I want to do 2 days and at least afford a room for one night because I'm going to be tired as hell. And anybody that is anybody knows that's been to Disneyland, just 2 hours at Disneyland, you are so overwhelmed and so tired and so drained. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I got all summer long to work my butt off, and I have a couple other priorities that I need to get, like my cell phone. And I think I know where I'm not gonna be able to go with T-Mobile, but I am going. There's another plan I'm gonna be looking into next week, hopefully. So we'll see. I need my cell phone more than I need to go to Disneyland. Personally, I need to go to Disneyland more, but realistically and honestly, I need my cell phone more. So. And good news yesterday also after I got home and I was looking through my Facebook feed and the news and everything. Facebook and YouTube is more of my news source, and KTLA Channel 5. I don't really go too much for ABC, CBS, NBC, KTTV, or Fox, or CNN. The only thing newsworthy really is maybe like Sunday mornings on CBS. I love to watch the Sunday Show. I love that show. It's a great show. The opening of the trumpets and everything. We used to watch that every Sunday, so it was great. But I saw a lady that was homeless, or is homeless right now. She was homeless when I was homeless, and I know her very well. A nice lady, strange quirks, has her problems, but then again, we all do. When we're homeless, there is nothing like being homeless that puts you to the test of everything in life. And I think I've talked about this on more than several occasions. But she had a lot of problems. An off and on boyfriend who was physically abusive to her. She would disappear with him for days on end or a couple weeks, and she'd come back out to the street all battered and bruised, and and she's a black lady. She's nice. Her name's Elizabeth. She's not fairly dark skinned, but you can see bruises on her. Wow. I mean, I remember this was maybe about 2 years ago. It was one morning, we're all waiting at our spot and waiting for the library to open. And she had been gone for a few days, almost a couple of weeks. And she comes back. She's got her little shopping cart, and she pulls up and she sits down with us. And a lot of the ladies would always like to sit with us because they knew that we weren't going to do any funny business, so they felt safe around us, which was really good. That's the kind of vibe that more than anything, we love to give, because that's the kind of vibe that we would give off to just the community, workers, librarians, everybody, so they knew us. They knew that we weren't a sorted type. We were pretty picky and safe. So she comes over one morning, and I looked at her, and my jaw almost hit the ground, and I told my buddy, and I kind of tapped her, and I go, shit, look. She showed up, and she sat down, and her face was cut up. This fucker took a blade to her face. And I remember, I'm like, oh shit, Elizabeth. And I went to go look at her face and she's like, no. And she was trying to be strong. You know, like some people, no, don't say anything. Don't, no, I don't want to hear it. And it's like, giving off that self-guilt, like, I did this. It was because of me, and I know all that. I know that guilt when someone's been abused or whatever. It's like, oh, it's not their fault. It's my fault. So she gave off that vibe, and I'm just like, wow, that really sucks. I mean, it was open, it was split open. You can see, and she wasn't bleeding, but you could see the wound was all glossy and wet and everything. And I remember I gave her a couple of napkins that I had. I go, do you need any help? do you want us to do something about it? And I was talking to my buddy. I go, man, we should do something about, take care of this guy and take care of this fucker and just do it. And she said, no, just let it go. Just let it go. But on the news feed, I saw at Friends in Need here in Pasadena. Well, not here in Pasadena, but in Pasadena. Friends in Need is, I think, the women's shelter. And it's also on Wednesdays where you can go get lunch, whether it be a hot meal or a cold meal, depending on what it is. But Friends in Need is a good place, and they get a lot of donations and stuff like that for the homeless community. And they do a lot of good work. And so I saw that Elizabeth is the first homeless people to go from street homelessness to housing. She got an apartment, so it showed yesterday. It was really, really cool. I mean, I had a good day yesterday. I'm tired. I got home, made my dinner, had my sandwich, and uploading a video. And then I saw this, and I'm like, wow, that's great. That's really fantastic. And I really wish her the best, and I hope just no more drinking, Elizabeth. Just, I know you. If you're housed, my dear, you just don't need it anymore. Just don't go that route. Just stay away from it. Just do like I do and stay away from it. You won't need it. You won't need a reason. You don't need a reason to go to get that 24 or 25 ounce can anymore. It's just don't. Now that she got an apartment, she didn't go into transition housing. She in Pasadena, you usually have to go to transitional housing and then go before you get an apartment. Like I am. I'm in transitional housing. But she is the first homeless to go from street to direct housing. So I hope it's not too much for her, because now she's kind of like the role model, and so now she's already set the bar for homeless in Pasadena. So if Elizabeth can do it, so can you. So I just hope she's strong enough to meet those expectations, because that lady's been through hell. I mean, she's been chewed up, spit out, and been through so much that I cannot express. And I still remember that morning when I saw her face all cut up and gashes on her face. She had like 3 or 4 big gashes on her face. We even told the Gerald at security at Pasadena at the library and stuff, and they're like, man, that's fucked. Does she want to do anything? They said, and they're like, oh, she just said leave it alone. So we left it alone, but we were ready to, I guess, kind of defend her honor or whatever it had be. We didn't know if she was, in the right or wrong. It didn't matter, you don't do that to a human, let alone especially a woman. It doesn't. It's just so bad. So, but anyway, that is my good news. Perfect for ending the work week. I saw that last night and just like, and I had seen her maybe about a month ago. About a month ago, I left work, went home. I took the bus because I wanted to go up to Washington to go to Food for Less to go get some groceries. And I was crossing the street, and I saw her walking across the street, and I didn't really recognize her. I thought I looked like someone that I knew that wasn't homeless. And as I'm walking towards her, I go, oh, I headed home, because she had her shopping cart and packages or whatever in the cart. And didn't realize until I passed by. She's like, no, I'm just going for a walk. And I'm like, okay. Then it dawned on me that was Elizabeth, and I'm like, wow, I got the wrong person. But it was kind of prophetic seeing her a month ago, and I'm asking her, oh, are you headed home? Yeah, she's headed home. So that was really weird, You ever have one of those kind of like, it's not really prophetic, but it seems like it's prophetic, It was like meant to be, but it was cool, And looking back, and I'm really really hopeful for her that everything will go her way, and hopefully she does everything right. Don't let the homeless come in your place, shower or whatever. Don't let Don't let the landlords or anybody see any traffic going in and out of your place other than a serious significant other. But stay on the game, stay on the ball, stay away from alcohol, stay away from everything else. You won't need it. Um, in transition, we have services at our disposal for whatever we need, psychiatric, whatever, to make sure that we don't go back into the streets. So once you're in transitional housing and or housing, especially Section 8, you do have services provided for you. Maybe not right away, maybe it takes a little while, but you do have services to turn to instead of, because they don't, any failure they take serious and it looks bad upon them. So with any failure, they get less and less money. Success counts for money. So yeah, it's really cool. I was thinking about it all morning long. I'm drinking my coffee on the McDonald's, and I'm thinking, this is really great. That's good. I would like to see my other friends get off the street first, but anybody that I know can get off the street. So Randy, Key, Sean, Albert, God rest his soul now, Elizabeth. It's about 5 or 6 people that I know that have gotten off the street. 2 that have passed away, but it's still not bad. It's still happy. It's something positive. I've known a couple of people who have gotten housed and they end up screwing up and they end up, back out on the street. One lady in particular, not too long ago, saw her and was like, "What happened?" She's like, "Oh, they just screwed up. They didn't." And I was like, "Yeah." Never put the blame. Just say, "Look, you know what? I fucked up. I was drinking and I had a party or whatever. I screwed up. I'm out here because of you." So just own up to it. It will make things so much easier if you have to go back out. Just own up to everything you do in life, and it's so much easier. It's more work and stressful to lie and to cover up a lie and to keep lying and lying. For one stupid little lie, there's 1,000 lies behind it. For one lie, there's 1,000,000 lies and 1,000,000 reasons why you're lying. Because you didn't own up to it. It's more hard and stressful in your life if you make one lie. You're doing things and didn't you say that blah blah? Oh yeah. Now you're having to back up and insert something here and that. When it comes to lying, I look at it this way in the tech term. It's nothing but copy and paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Clip art. Copy, paste. That's it. Just own up to it in life. It's so much easier. Says, you know what? I screwed up. My fault. Now I'm having to pay for it. So, oh no, is that? Oh Lord, excuse me, folks. Oh no. Oh God, I thought it was a nail. Oh my God, saw something sticking in my tire, and I thought it was a nail, so I was freaking out here. So yeah, that's some good news that I really wanted to share with you folks. That someone else I know just got off the street, so that's so cool. That is so cool. Hopefully I can run into her one day and just give her a hug and congratulate her, Just hopefully give her some sage advice. I don't know. But anyway, my friends, it's been a great week. I'm tired. It's Friday. Go put in my time, ride home, and just kick it for a couple of days. So we'll see. I'd like to do something. The weather's going to be spectacular this weekend, so we'll try and do something. So that's it. I wanted to share that part with you, friends. So, and I know you'd like that. So it's happening. It's slowly, but people that I know are starting to get affected positively about housing. So we'll see if the trend continues. Hopefully it will. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to let you go. So in the meantime, you folks have a beautiful Friday. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Hold down your pants and smile, guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on, and what I'm doing, and how far I've progressed, and someone else that I know got off the street. So that is great. That's an accomplishment and feat of whatever money or sources are out there. So changes don't come so huge. Changes come in the most minute ways. Just like having a baby, it comes in the most smallest ways, and it starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So patience. Patience. And whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing in life, just be patient and own up to it. It's a lot easier. It is a lot easier. All right, my friends, from La Cañada, Old Brez Park over here, and that they moved this bench. I will talk to you later. I will upload this tonight when I get home. You folks have a beautiful Friday, and I trust you will. And if any of you guys plan on coming out to Disneyland for the summertime, I hope you do. Let me know how you enjoyed it, how the park was and sensations. And email me pictures. I've seen a ton of video and footage of it, but I would like to share your experience. You know, I just want to see, but I'll eventually get there. And if I don't, Disneyland's always going to be there, so not too worried. All right, my friends, I love you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.